Ancient Civilizations, a Cultural History. Welcome to Ancient Civilizations, a Cultural History. In this video, we will explore the rich and diverse cultures of some of the most fascinating civilizations in human history. From the ancient Egyptians to the Greeks, from the Mayans to the Chinese, we will take a journey through time and space to discover the customs, beliefs, and achievements of these remarkable societies. A montage of images of ancient civilizations, including pyramids, temples, ruins, artifacts, and art. But what is a civilization? Simply put, it is a complex society that has developed a distinct way of life, with its own language, religion, art, science, and political organization. It is a product of human creativity and ingenuity, shaped by geography, climate, resources, and historical events. Maps and animations showing the locations and characteristics of different ancient civilizations, such as the Nile Valley, Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley, Mesoamerica, and the Mediterranean. Ancient civilizations emerged independently in different parts of the world around 3000 BCE and lasted for thousands of years until the rise of the modern era. They left us a legacy of achievements that still inspire and challenge us today, from the pyramids of Giza to the philosophy of Confucius, from the Code of Hammurabi to the poetry of Homer. Close-ups of famous artifacts and monuments, such as the Rosetta Stone, the Parthenon, the Great Wall of China, and the Machu Picchu. But what makes ancient civilizations so fascinating is not only their material culture, but also their intangible heritage. Their myths, legends, rituals, and beliefs reveal a profound understanding of the human condition and a quest for meaning and purpose that transcends time and space. Scenes of ancient rituals, ceremonies, and artworks such as the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the Greek Olympic Games, the Mayan calendar, and the Chinese dragon dance. In this video, we will delve into the cultural history of four ancient civilizations: Egypt, Greece, Maya, and China. We will explore their art, religion, philosophy, science, and politics, and try to understand what made them unique and enduring. So, join us on this journey through time and space and discover the wonders of ancient civilizations. A fade out of the montage, followed by a fade in of the title and credits. Ancient Civilizations, a Cultural History. In this segment, we will explore the cultural history of ancient Egypt, one of the most iconic and enduring civilizations in human history. Located along the Nile River, in northeast Africa, Egypt emerged around 3000 BCE and lasted for more than 3000 years until the conquest of Alexander the Great in 332 BCE. A map of Egypt, showing the Nile River and the main cities and landmarks, such as Memphis, Thebes, and Giza. A montage of images of Egyptian art, architecture, and artifacts such as the pyramids, the Sphinx, the temples, the hieroglyphs, and the mummies. The Egyptians developed a complex and sophisticated culture, based on a strong belief in the afterlife and the divine power of their rulers. They built monumental structures, such as the pyramids and the temples, to honor their gods and pharaohs, and created a rich and diverse art, literature, and science. Close-ups of Egyptian art and artifacts, such as the sarcophagi, the statues, the reliefs, and the papyri. Animations and diagrams showing the construction and engineering of the pyramids and other monumental structures. One of the most distinctive features of Egyptian culture was their religion, which centered on the worship of a pantheon of gods and goddesses, such as Ra, Osiris, Isis, and Horus. The Egyptians believed that the pharaohs were divine beings who acted as intermediaries between the gods and the people, and that their souls would live on after death in the afterlife. Scenes of Egyptian religious rituals and ceremonies, such as the opening of the mouth, the weighing of the heart, and the Osiris myth. Close-ups of Egyptian religious symbols and artifacts such as the ankh, the scarab, and the canopic jars. Another important aspect of Egyptian culture was their system of writing, which used hieroglyphs, hieratic, and demotic scripts. The Egyptians wrote on papyrus, a type of paper made from reeds, and created some of the earliest and most enduring literary works in human history, such as the Book of the Dead, the Hymn to the Nile, and the Tale of Sinu. Close-ups of Egyptian hieroglyphs and papyri, with translations and explanations. Animations and diagrams showing the evolution and use of the Egyptian writing system. The Egyptians also made significant contributions to science and technology, such as astronomy, medicine, and engineering. They developed a solar calendar, based on the movements of the sun, and used it to plan their agricultural activities and religious festivals. They also created a sophisticated system of medicine, based on natural remedies and surgical procedures, and built impressive structures, such as the pyramids, using advanced techniques of coring, transporting, and carving stone. Animations and diagrams showing the Egyptian calendar, the medical procedures, and the engineering feats. Close-ups of Egyptian scientific instruments and artifacts such as the astrolabe, the surgical tools, and the tools for stone cutting. In conclusion, the cultural history of ancient Egypt is a testament to the creativity, ingenuity, and spirituality of human beings. The Egyptians left us a legacy of art, literature, science, and religion that still fascinates and inspires us today. So, let us honor their memory and learn from their wisdom as we continue our journey through the ancient civilizations. A fade out of the Egyptian montage, followed by a fade in of the title and credits. Ancient Civilizations, a Cultural History. In this segment, we will explore the cultural history of ancient Greece, one of the most influential and enduring civilizations in human history. Located in the Mediterranean, Greece emerged around 2000 BC and lasted for more than 1,000 years until the conquest of the Roman Empire in 146 BC. A map of Greece, showing the main cities and landmarks such as Athens, Sparta, and Olympia. A montage of images of Greek art, architecture, and artifacts such as the Parthenon, the Acropolis, the sculptures, and the pottery. The Greeks developed a unique and dynamic culture based on a love of beauty, reason, and freedom. They created some of the most enduring and influential works of art, literature, philosophy, and science in human history, and laid the foundations of Western civilization. Close-ups of Greek art and artifacts such as the statues, the vases, the coins, and the mosaics. Animations and diagrams showing the construction and engineering of the Greek temples and other buildings. One of the most distinctive features of Greek culture was their mythology, which included a pantheon of gods and goddesses such as Zeus, Athena, Apollo, and Aphrodite. The Greeks used their myths to explain the mysteries of the world and the human condition, and to inspire their art, literature, and philosophy. Scenes of Greek myths and legends, such as the Iliad, the Odyssey, and the myths of Heracles and Theseus. Close-ups of Greek religious symbols and artifacts, such as the olive wreath, the lyre, and the amphora. Another important aspect of Greek culture was their philosophy, which sought to understand the nature of reality, knowledge, and ethics. The Greeks created some of the most influential and enduring philosophical schools, such as the Pre-Socratics, the Sophists, the Platonists, the Aristotelians, and the Stoics. Close-ups of Greek philosophical texts and artifacts, such as the works of Plato, Aristotle, and Epicurus. Animations and diagrams showing the main concepts and arguments of Greek philosophy. The Greeks also made significant contributions to science and technology, such as mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. They developed a system of mathematics based on logic and geometry, and used it to solve practical and theoretical problems. They also created a sophisticated system of astronomy based on observation and calculation, and made important discoveries in the fields of anatomy, physiology, and pharmacology. Animations and diagrams showing the Greek mathematical and astronomical systems, and the Greek medical instruments and procedures. Close-ups of Greek scientific instruments and artifacts such as the astrolabe, the compass, and the surgical tools. In conclusion, the cultural history of ancient Greece is a testament to the power, beauty, and wisdom of human beings. The Greeks left us a legacy of art, literature, philosophy, and science that still inspires and challenges us today. So, let us honor their memory and learn from their legacy as we continue our journey through the ancient civilizations. A fade out of the Greek montage, followed by a fade in of the title and credits. Ancient Civilizations, a Cultural History. In this segment, we will explore the cultural history of the Maya civilization, one of the most advanced and mysterious civilizations in the Americas. Located in Mesoamerica, the Maya emerged around 2000 BC and lasted for more than 2,000 years, until the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. A map of Mesoamerica showing the main cities and landmarks such as Tikal, Chichen Itza, and Palenque. A montage of images of Maya art, architecture, and artifacts such as the pyramids, the stelae, the codices, and the ceramics. The Maya developed a complex and sophisticated culture, based on a deep connection with nature, a complex system of writing and mathematics, and a rich mythology and religion. They created some of the most impressive and beautiful works of art, architecture, and science in the Americas, and left us a legacy of knowledge and wisdom that still fascinates and inspires us today. Close-ups of Maya art and artifacts such as the jade masks, the obsidian knives, the feather headdresses, and the woven textiles. Animations and diagrams showing the construction and engineering of the Maya pyramids and other buildings. One of the most distinctive features of Maya culture was the system of writing, which used hieroglyphs to record their history, mythology, and science. The Maya also developed a sophisticated system of mathematics based on the concept of zero and a decimal-based -20 numeral system, which allowed them to make precise astronomical calculations and create a complex calendar. Close-ups of Maya hieroglyphs and codices, with translations and explanations. Animations and diagrams showing the Maya mathematical and astronomical systems. Another important aspect of Maya culture was their mythology and religion, which included a pantheon of gods and goddesses, such as Isama, Chok, and Ixchel. The Maya believed that the gods controlled the forces of nature and human destiny, and that they had to perform elaborate rituals and sacrifices to appease them and ensure their well-being. Scenes of Maya religious rituals and ceremonies, such as the bloodletting, the bowl game, and the offerings. Close-ups of Maya religious symbols and artifacts, such as the jaguar, the serpent, and the maze. The Maya also made significant contributions to science and technology, such as astronomy, medicine, and agriculture. They developed a sophisticated system of astronomy, based on the observation of the sun, the moon, and the planets, and used it to create a complex calendar that reflected their cosmology and mythology. They also created a system of medicine based on natural remedies and surgical procedures, and developed a sophisticated system of agriculture, based on the cultivation of maize, beans, and squash. Animations and diagrams showing the Maya astronomical and calendrical systems, the Maya medical instruments and procedures, and the Maya agricultural techniques. Close-ups of Maya scientific instruments and artifacts such as the obsidian mirrors, the jade figurines, and the terraced fields. In conclusion, the cultural history of the Maya civilization is a testament to the creativity, ingenuity, and spirituality of human beings. The Maya left us a legacy of art, science, and religion that still fascinates and inspires us today. So, let us honor their memory and learn from their wisdom as we continue our journey through the ancient civilizations. A fade out of the Maya montage, followed by a fade in of the title and credits.